I was here during the flood. Yes, I was biking alongside. There were carp fish on each side of the while we biked down the Cibola, the main road, and myself, our house didn't wasn't tremendously affected because we're in the middle of the island and it's sort of higher here. So I got a bit of damp in the. Almost none of us have basements, but a little bit of damp underneath the house. But nothing like my friends and neighbors on the far side who had their bags packed ready to go at any moment. The water was just coursing over the seawall, but I mostly escaped the worst of it. It's worrying. It's worrying. You know, we've got a number of threats to this paradisal spot, and that's one of them. I wouldn't move because of the flood, but yeah, it's a concern for sure. There was talk of even keeping all the sandbags up, the great big sandbags, and putting sod over it to build up the wall there. But I know people are still, you know, there's a huge fallout from the flood and a lot of damage done, but. Because I didn't have any direct negative experience, it's a bit theoretical still. There was talk of us having to if somebody did get flooded out, that we could sleep on the ferry boats. They brought in all kinds of mattresses and so on. If for that contingency, it didn't come to pass, but. Yeah, both the flood and the ice have been so troublesome to other members, you know, who have to actually get into the city at the beginning of the day. I'm not in that position, so it hasn't really affected me that much. The company I work for, I work for Whole Note Magazine in the city, and they know that I live on the island and can accommodate if I have trouble getting over.